We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington football team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Check back. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. 79 Bronco. Bring it.
Throwing Jones. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Giants nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Here's Jones throwing after the interception. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Now Jones. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Well, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
this run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Looking to throw.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Going up top. It got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gano the extra point. That will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Watch that. Out, 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 out.
A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can match too.
On the run is Nwangu. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 7-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
49,
He'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Again, left side here for Nwangu. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Now play fake. Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game. With this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Tackle made by Chase Young. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They just had to stand for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He dumps it off to Buckley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
49. Dragon 60.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally different effect. We're just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 14.
18 Cardinal. Get in there. Let's get in that house.
Back to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of binding him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. The 40. The 20.
What a play.
10.
What a play.
And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Giants 7.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Giants take over 10-10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long. I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I were down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were proud of it. You've got to hold on to the football. Yes, we have to do it.
It's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
We got to step it up. 29.
From the 22, Jones.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And his throw here's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
And that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was. They can throw it to the defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Mike 29. I got you. I got you. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You know what's coming.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. He'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Great 15. Great 15. Hey, we're good.
1st and 10. Here's Wentz. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Great 57.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Let's go. Great.
Check. Hey,
Here, see it.
I got him. That's me. Hey, check.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
I'm going to run you over.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he lifted it, the defender was right on him.
Forced out to his left. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. So there you go, Charles. We heard the rumblings that he wasn't happy with how he was being utilized. And I think this will silence him for a little while, at least for the time being. His first catch, a touchdown.
This feels like it had all the makings of being one of those stories that pops up and goes away pretty quickly. Let's face it, the attention span of us from nowadays, not very long. And when things change for the better, it's not very long for him either. He's got to be excited.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off near the 29. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly counter their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Sam Sloman for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Giants 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
42. Giants 7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Set to return it. Here's Turner. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
On play action, it's Wentz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. Sam Sloman now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes this Washington 49, Giants 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Runningland's run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At their 48-yard line.
On second and very short, Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Watch the screen.
Jones from the gun on third down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Jones toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here we go, here we go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
It's hauled in by Shepard. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. To throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th of the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Washington takes over